Hello class 12, welcome to chemistry class today. In this video module, we are going to discuss the volumetric analysis that is between hydrochloric acid and sodium carbonate. So myself with my students, we are going to perform that, and how to perform that procedure I am going to explain. So to perform this volumetric analysis, we require some of the basic equipment, that is the materials. We require a burette and pipette. Here I am using 20 ml pipette. So along with that, we require a burette stand and also conical flask, and the solutions required to perform this is we require hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, and also sodium carbonate, and we are going to use an indicator, that is methyl orange indicator, to perform this volumetric analysis. So firstly, the basic procedure is we need to wash this burette with the help of water, and then we have to run it down. Then rinse this burette with HCl. So rinse it in the sense just roll it. So that makes the complete burette is concentrated with HCl. So now fill this burette up to the 0 mark with HCl. So make sure we are not going to have any air bubble. If at all we have an air bubble, we have to run the solution through this nozzle. So now after I fill it to the 0, now make this arrangement or fit it to the burette stand. Now take out the pipette. The basic procedure, wash this with the help of water and run it down. And then next, take the sodium carbonate, rinse the pipette with the help of sodium carbonate. Now we have to pipette out 20 ml of this sodium carbonate by using this pipette. So exactly up to the mark we have to pipette out and then transfer it into a clean washed conical flask. And then finally, after we transfer this sodium carbonate, the end point also need to be added into this. So just 3 times you can do like this. Instead of passing the air like this, you can just make a 3 times knock to this conical flask such that the end point will be passed into this. So now what we have to do is, we have to use this methyl orange indicator. So I have taken this, the diluted one. I am going to add 2 or 3 drops of this. So once I add this methyl orange indicator, now the solution is turned into yellowish color. Since the sodium carbonate what I have pipetted out, it is a basic in nature, that's an alkaline in nature. So that's why when we add this phenolphthalein, that is a methyl orange indicator, then the solution is turned into yellowish. So now what we have to do? We have to titrate against this acid. So what I have here is a base. To this we have added the indicator methyl orange. Now when we titrate against this acid, which is I have taken in the burette, that is hydrochloric acid. So until this yellow should be turned into pale pink. So we have to titrate until that. I hope you are able to see, understand students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us titrate this. For titrating purpose we have to use both hands. I hope you are understanding that. So your left hand should be used for adjusting this nose, and the right hand should be continuously used in the rotating purpose. And while we are making this process, we should make sure that let the drop not be wasted outside of the conical flask or to the wall of the conical flask. So we have to make sure directly fall into this solution. So in that way we have to make an arrangement and we have to be continuously rotating. So we have to do this process until this yellow turned into pale pink. So here we can see clearly that the pink color appears and very soon it disappears. And finally at one end point we will be able to see this pale pink color, that will be the end point. We have to stop this procedure. So until we get that pale pink, we have to continue this procedure. So slowly, drop by drop, we have to make this arrangement. So slightly we are able to see the pink color appearance. Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
So finally we have to stop where we got the pale pink color. See, we have to place it on this white sheet so we can see this color appearance very clearly. So where before it was in a yellowish color and now it is pale pink. So until we get this pale pink, we have to perform this experiment. And now we have to check the reading. So to check the reading, make sure that we have to take out the burette and keep in front of your eyes, and then we have to check. So now I have the reading of 27.4. So at 27.4, I have got this end point from yellow to pale pink. So in the same procedure should be repeated for the 3 times, and we have to take 3 readings, and among the 3 readings, the 2 consecutive readings what we got, that we have to take for the calculation purpose. I hope you all understood.
Yes, ma'am.
So here we have taken the hydrochloric acid, which is titrated against the base sodium carbonate. So when we add this methyl orange indicator, it was in a yellow, and once we start doing the titration process, then it is turned into pale pink. So this is a titration, that is a volumetric process between HCl and sodium carbonate. So watch my next video where I will be explaining you about the calculation part. Thank you everyone. Signing off. This is Grishma with my students.